It be. Give me a minute to think on that. And we'll come back to that later.
All right. But as regards to anybody else trying to learn something or do something with themselves, you just gotta really just put your head down, man. 'Cause that's exactly what I did from the start of the summer. Even though I was doing summer school classes,
Mm-hmm.
I still was in here a little bit at the start anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I just put my head down. It's like, all right, this is where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be doing no worry about nothing else. After this class is over, I really can just hone in on being at the studio, learning what I need to know, just doing this, doing that, and just really trying to hone in and improve and put that onto my own stuff that I do at the house and just make that to the betterment of my music or other people's music in the future. Because as I always say to my me and my peoples, it's not about just me. I
Mm-hmm.
have other people like my family and my group of friends that I mess with. They do the podcast,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not just about me getting the success and the wherewithal and the wealth. It's about all of us being able to get such.
Yeah, and that's leadership qualities, man. When you thinking about more than just yourself, yeah, it's a lot of times people are real. I mean, I won't say selfish. I just think it's they're not a leader. They're just more of a doer. And so when they're doing and acting and doing whatever, it's for the betterment of themselves, but they don't have other people in mind when they're doing it. So some people might get stepped on, some people might get pushed aside, some people might just be generally forgotten about or not even like acknowledged for the help that they've given that person to get to where they get. But a leader is always, like you said, they got your family on your mind. You got the people who are working with you and working for you on your mind. Um, the community itself on your mind. Like you wouldn't do anything without those people in mind to try to advance yourself and uh, end up degrading one of those entities or any of the other entities that you have. Those are leadership qualities, and um that's what puts you in whole different types of positions in the music industry. And a lot of people like look at the music industry as super glorified, like whole set aside thing from the rest of the world. Entertainment is like just this immaculate. The entertainment world is the exact same shit as corporate America, as retail. It's the same principles. It just applies music and video is the product. How can we sell these products? And it's um, marketing goes into it the same way marketing a software company goes into it. And marketing goes into I need to know which regions are um, more susceptible to this type of track so that I can push more music or push more marketing, push more concerts, push more things into this area that's going to sell more of that product. Same thing with selling headphones or anything.
Yeah.
Um, so music industry is an industry, but having those leadership qualities, man, it's that'll make you successful pretty much in any industry. But it puts you in a whole different type of position, like rather than just being you know a worker or an artist who just has a deal or has a company, a label supporting them. That artist, that the different position is, or the producer, or whatever, different position is, you are in partnership with a label, eventually ending up, creating your own entity based off of, your qualities. So, and then you have all these people and things in mind, and these people come along with you, and they end up being successful or whatever because of your success. Um, yeah. So, leadership skills is what you got,
Yeah,
man.
appreciate it, man. like I said, as I always say about artists anyway, if except exclusion for a few, if you see people that just like rap or just sing or whatever, most likely they're broke. Most likely, because from my point of view anyway, if they have deals and contracts, as I've heard and I think as you know that these contracts are basically just business loans. They're not really all these artists that they're making. If they're making a lot of money, it's not theirs. They're just paying back what they've been given.
Again, true and false at the same time.
All right, all right.